We're live.
Hey guys, it's Keely. I'm live from Sew with a Kiss on a Tuesday. So much to tell you about today, right, Jeannie? A lot going on. We'll start with what's right behind me. This is a trunk show that just rolled in from Dando. We're going to be featuring this. We got it in especially for our Passport to Guthrie event that starts on Thursday. More on that in a minute. But it's here now, and it'll be here, this week and next week too. Yeah, and then it has to go back. It's got some newer pieces, especially out of her new yarn, Cotton Air. And this is one of them. This is called Pearls. Pretty. I like this new yarn. And so you can tell you get that kind of multicolor effect where it's got the heathering. That's because it's two strands together. It's like her Cotton Fine, except it's just like you work with your Cotton Fine. I think this is replacing it. You always work with it doubled. I like the sleeves on this. And this is Wavelets. All of her pieces are simple, no shaping, and usually offer options on length. So if you're like, that's too short, I'm sure she has it longer, and often sometimes sleeves. I just think that's a cool sleeve. This is the one a lot of people are making, the reflections, and there's so many color combinations. This is the pink and red. Isn't that cute?
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, we're getting our sample in too. Shirley's about done. I can't wait to show you guys. This is just a classic piece. We get this one a lot with trunk shows, but everybody still loves it. Yeah, I mean, if you haven't made one of these, you need to. This is chic. This is just a big poncho piece. It's really attractive, and it's made from the linen yarn, so it's a pretty quick knit. Most of these are. They're not real involved pieces. This one is also done with linen. It's called Horizon. Just a real, it's simple squares. And so attractive on. I recognize this one. This is Agave. We've got one knit up. It's nice to see it in a different color. This is just in the simple, what do they call this, in vanilla? Something like that. Simple ecru. Very pretty. I think our agave is made out of this color. I love this color. It's the Oasis. Except this pattern is, wait for it, Bubbles. This is one of her newer designs. I don't know if it shows up in this so much when you have it on. See, it has the eyelets there and down here. Go. We move on to the silk. This is Silk Plus. This is silk with a little bit of cotton, but it's really nice. This is Doodles. This is also a newish design. This is shown with a sleeve, but I'm pretty sure there's a shorter sleeve version. More Silk Plus. This is Iris. This is pretty. These are great pieces. You can wear them when it's 1,000,000 degrees out, like it's been this summer, or you can transition into fall with them. I mean, Dando, anybody thinks knitting sweaters is just for winter, hasn't worked with Dando yet, have they? It's perfect for our climate. And this is Hourglass. That's also a newer piece with the big ribbed cable down the front. Okay, so that's Dando. Come in and see them if you can and try them on. They're so flattering. They look good on so many people. Big box just arrived. I'd hoped to actually do a true box opening, but we couldn't wait. It arrived, less than 45 minutes ago, and we've already are selling stuff out of it. So our Malabrigo order is here. Well, first we'll get this out of the way. Jewel Spun. This is the big hot color of Jewel Spun Ombre, the Rainbow Glow, which I'm are you surprised that it's the #1 seller? A little bit?
A little bit, yeah.
It's one of these colors that when we got in, thought that'll really either sell a lot or not sell a lot. It's like the hot color. We kind of got this in ahead of our big shipment because we're getting a big shipment in probably while I'm gone, and Jeannie's going to have to wrestle with it. So if you're a Jewel Spun buyer, whether it's the Ombre, the Aran, the Jewel Spun with Wool Chunky, we're getting a full load coming in any day now. Probably maybe this week, maybe next week, but really super soon. So we'll keep you posted. Let me move that out of the way. Now I have some room to play with the Malabrigo. Some of these colors we've had before, some we've ordered some new. We'll start with Rios. It's I don't know how to speak Spanish. Aniversario. That sounded pretty good. Probably totally wrong, but we'll go with it. Ooh, I like this color. This is Chameleon. That's nice. This is a great red. We've had this red before. This is Ravelry Red. That's beautiful. You don't see a lot of really good reds in hand dyes. They're hard to dye, but they really knocked it out of the park with that one. What did I just do? I got plastic. I think if I just mess up my nails, I'm going to be mad. I got plastic stuck to it. Syrah grapes. Good purple, right, Jeannie? Jeannie's our purple person. Tell you you've already been in this bag. Whale's Road. I guess a whale has a road.
I guess.
Okay, if a whale had a road, that's what it would look like. We'll go for that. It's a good, I love this blue. Bobby blue. Very denim-y color. Got that kind of yellow undertones. Oh, this is definitely a Spanish name. Spanish people are going to go, good Lord, Keely. Okay, I'm just going to show you. And yeah, sky and earth. I know that. I'll just translate. I can barely pronounce our own language. I'm a reader. I'm a visual person, not a talker. Well, I'm good at talking, but you know what I mean. Marte.
That's pretty.
That's really good. We did good. It's always hard to know exactly what we're buying. It's not like they have every color in a full skein for us to see. Archangel. That's good. And last, this one's the blue jeans. Although I kind of think the other color is more. Okay, so that's Rios. And then down here we have, wait for it, Rasta. The chunky. That feels good. This is English Rose. And Anniversario. That's a really good color. I'm making a mess. Jeannie wouldn't expect any less. Diana. Mercurio. That's pretty. Ooh, I like this color. Immortal. Nice name. I'm running out of place to put stuff. Here we go. Baya Electrica. That's a Jeannie color. Add some sparkle and yeah. What is this? Oh, more Rios. Surprise, surprise, surprise. We got another Rios. I'm not even going to attempt to say that. Pocion. Don't know what it means, but we'll go with it. I can just like fake translate, just make up stuff like people do. Trompo. And last but not least, wait for it, more Archangel. Very nice. Okay, so that's that. And then right here, these are brand new from Audi. They're called, I've got them upside down, Crazy Snake. They come just mainly in the sock sizes. They come in even numbers, 0 through 4. And you're like, what are these? Well, double points in metal always are kind of not fun to work with because if you knit loose at all, you're not a tight knitter, they just everything wants to fall off of them because they're so slick. These are perfect. They've got, look at these points. Are those just not sharp? They're sharp, sharp points. And they've got a bend in them. Almost like a cable, but not quite. So that keeps your stitches from just sliding off the end. And best of all, that bend just fits in your hand. So it's not like having that, stick that kind of tends to hurt your fingers. So they're going to be really comfortable to hold, and they're going to hold your needles great. Work just like any other set of double points. They're called Crazy Snake. Yeah. Pretty cool.
They were fun to knit with because I played with them for a little while.
Yeah, they had them at the show where Jeannie could test them out. I let Jeannie be the tester. Yeah. I'm like, I don't need to test them. I know they're going to be awesome. People are going to love these because they're super cool. Of course, I'm a double point person, but sometimes you just need a metal double point. They're aluminum, which makes them not quite as slippery as like the stainless. Stainless is nice for other stuff, but we want to kind of combat the slip. But they'll still have this, the feel of metal and still, slide well. So I think they did a good job on that. Okay, Jeannie, now we're going to turn around. Jeannie finished another sample. I've been kind of like, knit, Jeannie, knit. This is our September knit along. This is the Venetian shawl from Amba O'Brien, and it uses one pencil box from Koigu. I'll get it down so you can see it. And she just worked through all the minis to have it right. Wait, no, this is the right one. Isn't it pretty? Jeannie, you did a good job.
I know. I think it turned out really pretty.
And we have a ton, I just got a shipment in, a ton of new colors in this end. This is the, what, ribbon, wrapped in ribbons colorway, which turned out really super nice. I'll put that back in a minute. Okay, I mentioned earlier our Passport to Guthrie. I've been crowing about this for a while, so then I put together with our neighbors. Works like a pub or yarn crawl type thing or shop hop. There's 11 stores, including us. Most are downtown. The furthest one that you'd have to drive to is probably Sooner Quilts, which is not that far and worth the trip. It's just right on Sooner. And then, of course, the Mini Mill, which is not that far. You probably want to drive, though. It'd be I wouldn't recommend walking, even if you are into walking, because you might get run over by a car. It's not a pedestrian-friendly road. It is a state highway. But this is one of the 4 gift baskets that we're giving away. It's at least a $300 value, if not more. And it has a prize from every one of the participants. So something from every store is in here. And we have 4 of these that we're giving away. Gotta like it. You could be a lucky winner. You have to go all 4 places. And the dates are this week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday from 10 to 5. So that's what's going on there. But wait, there's more. And we finally got a restock from Likey of their wood ball winders and swifts. When these go out of stock, they take a while. I'm excited because they now, instead of coming in a boring brown box, come in a nice box where you can see what you're buying, which makes it easier for us because there was just no way we could have space to put every single thing out. So now we can just keep them in the box and not have to take them apart. And it looks like they've changed some stuff on them. Look, that has a metal pin now.
Sure enough.
That has a metal. So it looks like maybe they've made a few improvements from the original design. I thought that the wood pin worked fine, but a metal probably would hold better. Because they also have a metal on the bottom. Because the problem with wood is after a time they can wear out with the threads. Okay, I think I've covered. We have so much stuff coming in. I have been buying like crazy, more than we normally do this time of year, because we're trying to stay ahead of price increases and tariffs, and one of the biggest issues we have is the de minimis rules are going away at the end of the month, which is going to severely impact many of the products we carry, to the point where we have to really reassess whether we're going to be able to continue to carry them, because they may be at a price that, anytime we bring stuff in like that, we also have, the shipping and the currency exchange. That hasn't been in our favor lately either. That really can make a difference. So we're doing what we can to kind of, maintain for the season. So getting a lot of stuff now, and then we're just kind of take a beat and see what's going on from there, and make evaluations of where we can go with some of these products. So some of the products we're getting in, better get them, because I don't know what price they're going to be at when we get them back, or if we're going to be able to get them at all. So that's why I have been buying like crazy. Not a good time of year for me to be leaving, is it, Jeannie? Normally when I'm gone for a couple weeks on a trip, Carrie and I are going we go in June, because June's quiet usually, we don't have all this going on. It's kind of between seasons. Well, like last year we went to Spain. It was a little challenging, but by September, a lot of we're kind of like past all the stuff coming in and waiting for all the fall activities to really kick in. This year I'm leaving. I leave Thursday. I'm be gone till Labor Day. And so I have been working so hard to be able to be gone, especially with my buying spree that I've been on. Jeannie's got a list, a page and a half long of shipments coming in while I'm gone, so she knows what to do with them. Some of them are going to just have to wait till I get back. There's one, but other than that, she will be putting them out. The list is quite long. Is that an exaggeration? No. Jeannie's like, wow, holy cow, Keely. So because of my escapades, if you're wondering, why are you leaving? Well, a couple reasons. For one, my son is going to college. He's a little nervous now, I think. The reality is starting to set in. We take off Thursday morning to drive to the University of Rochester. If you're not familiar with that, it's a great university. He's really excited to be going there, and it's all the way, it's like an upstate western part of New York. It's in between Syracuse and Buffalo, right on Lake Ontario, which is technically, I guess, the Canadian border. So, yeah, about as far north that way as you can go. Yeah, so I'm driving him up there, going to stay with him for probably about a week to make sure he's settled. And then Carrie's flying up, and she and I are going to take our time coming home. We've got some people to go see my friend Linda in New Hampshire. She's a kind of behind-the-scenes yarn person that everybody should know. And then We've been friends forever. And then we're going to get to meet Shirley. Hi, Shirley. Shirley, our sample knitter. We got plans we're going to be in Alexandria, and that's where she lives. And I'm going to actually get to meet Shirley in person. You guys get to see a lot of Shirley's work. She does a lot of samples for us, along with other shenanigans and whatnots that we tend to do. They'll be eating, a lot of eating. We're going to Philadelphia just to eat butter cake. Jeannie understands.
Oh, man.
I know, Jeannie. Now and we have a new rule, no ice chest. We are not bringing anything refrigerated back. We did that one year, regretted it. Remember?
Yeah.
Of course, we loaded up before, we lugged that stupid ice chest in and out of more hotels, and it's leaking, and we're like, never doing this again. So we have new rules. No ice chests are allowed in the car. We will not do it. I don't care who you are. I'm not bringing cheese curds back for my husband. We're not bringing butter cake back for nobody. So,
Man,
well,
I'm jealous now.
till you've traveled 2 weeks with a stupid ice chest, you're just like, I quit. Never, never again. So that means there'll be no live video while I'm gone. I'll be gone. So the next 2 weeks, next 2 Tuesdays, I'm sorry, you're going to have to do without me. But when I'm back, I'll be back the Tuesday right after Labor Day. We'll be back live, and I will have so much then. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you better just have a seat, because we have so much coming in. It's just somebody said, why can't Jeannie do it? Well, Jeannie could. It's difficult to do when it's just you, for one, because of all the interruptions. We're lucky we got this far without, I don't know how, we got a lucky break here, because usually a phone and people in here needing help. But it's more than that, because unless you're watching us live on Facebook, after we conclude this video, all of the magic I have to do to make it show up for you to watch later, whether you're on Instagram or YouTube or whatnot, TikTok, it takes me, a good 30 to 45 minutes, depending on interruptions and if my brain's working right, make that happen. And that is, I've tried to do it from the road before, and talk about ruining a perfectly good afternoon. Because usually when you're not with I have to have my computer, I have to have my phone, I have to have good Wi-Fi. I've tried it before, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I have better things to do today. I'm committed, but that's just too much. And Jeannie's like, no. Oh, heck no. So that's the plan. So 2 weeks, Tuesday after Labor Day. Stay tuned. I'll be back. Bye, y'all.